to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, somewhere out there on this beautiful Thursday, the 8th day of July in 2021, because it's time for another Hardison's tip. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, and we do this for all of our brothers and sisters that are in the vertical of sales, whether you're major account, key account, up and down the street, door to door, traditional retail, or automotive sales. We're going to wind down our talk today so you can get going. Dealing with door to door sales, the question that we presented on Monday was, can you still make money doing door to door sales? And we've given you different ways over the week of preparing it. So now let's get into the meat that I enjoy because it's preparation. Preparation is part of taking that financial journey. So, why not watch sales trainings? There's a lot of videos out there that you can get. I like videos because of neuro linguistic programming, the visual, the auditory, the kinesthetic. But these videos, they can deliver a message that you can remember and visualize for better methods next time. There's something may grab to you that you can have the courage of your conviction and try when you get to your next sit. When I need to learn something myself, the first place I go to is YouTube. You'll find tons of amazing door to door sales tips right there, whether it's now to overcoming a certain objection, how to get to a yes, what the presence and your pitch and your tonality is like, how to improve body language, and a plethora of other ideas. Also, it overcomes doubts. I remember working with someone early in my career from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I believe to Cincinnati. He was working that summer. And his dream goal was to make $20,000. His dad was nice enough to accompany him on this 30-hour drive. They talked lots intensely, listened to music, listened to what I had said about prosperous people, rich dad, poor dad. The whole thing was that when they pulled themselves going in, not only the son, but the father was more pumped from hearing all that content. So by the time they arrived, the dad was off at the airport and started driving back to my lonely apartment. I remember that in the pit of the person's stomach as they were telling the story, what in the world was the father doing here? And now the negativity starts to reach into the son. They frantically fought amongst themselves as they were heading in opposite directions. Flying back drove them to the area of opportunity that they were going to try. But because of that, they came to an agreement that they would try some of the things that they had heard. And he was successful getting that 20,000 for the summer. See, if this is your first starting summer job in sales, I would be surprised if you don't experience some kind of self doubt, some kind of negativity towards doing this sales experience. But I know exactly how it feels to wander into a door to door setting and try to be the best that you can be. And here's the good news, you can totally do it. I have some serious doubts about myself way back when I first started in sales. But once you finish, you realize there's nothing that you can't accomplish. If you set to your mind to do it, and if you practice, I still say selling door to door is one of the best ways of breaking into the sales industry. I've been in it, I've seen it firsthand, and the joys and the benefits that come from working with the job and being rewarded by going in someone else's area of operation or domain or kingdom and convincing them that they need your solution. So push your doubts aside. Trust the system because the system has been at work and in place for tens and decades. We wouldn't do anything, we wouldn't suggest anything to harm you. But people buy from people. And if you can show value in yourself, ask the right questions, make sure that you recap the questions back to the guest as far as their potential need, want, desires, pleasure points that they're looking for. And when you recap it back, it shows that you're listening. Now, with your footprint of whatever product or solution that you have, if you can present it in a feature, advantage, or functionality, and the benefit, what the customer will get from that before you demonstrate your product and service, it works every time. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, on this beautiful Thursday, the 8th day of July in 2021. And as always, in parting, you go out there and you make it a champion day.